think about storytelling to me, but this one, really, no, always the good. Point we gave me the lot of spots. I still don't understand Jordan Texas. God, my pictures for you. Try to see. Probably not from the ground of sandwiches. I didn't used to have the business. Oh, yeah, and so touch them. After the village, you get the one thing to the and basically stop and to series because it's one both listen to it. Because I and so you also are saying the children that they are and you know that's what I'm doing because I'm part. But you know what the business different. I think the reason I'm to servants on the basis of what you're doing using most thing and because it's a simple. She was telling JB and Charles was taking and blue. Simple. Then no time was still it's the first world war and and with really down, didn't get out stuff. Really didn't. Whereas you've got Tom Harris and Tim Walz, and they're talking about joy and laughter and hope. And you're looking at their rallies, and people are dancing, singing, having a good time, and smiling, laughing. That's a big difference. People see that. I think people want to feel good. You know, coming out of the pandemic years, they were dark years. Think about it. Remember, everybody had to stay home, and you had to wear masks, and you couldn't invite your loved ones over for the holidays. And when you went to a funeral, it was limited to 5 people. That was true. One of my brothers died during the pandemic. And there were only certain number of people that were allowed to go to the gravesite, which is really sad because, you know, you had a lot of friends and the people wanted to go and pay their respects. So coming out of darkness of the pandemic years, people want to feel good again and not happy. They want to feel positive again. And that's the difference. That is the core difference. It's one campaign that is due to gloom, it's the back to your things. When it was dark and dreary and everything was negative. And you have another campaign that is promoting the future and happiness and positivity. And I don't know about you, but I want to be positive. I want to leave all the dark things behind. Now that we are able to go places and do things again, just like we used to, I don't want to go back to the past. Just like so, I think that's going to be a big issue. I mean, you could talk about jobs, you could talk about the border, you could talk about other issues in the election, but it's going to come down to the simple fact that one candidate is promoting joy and happiness and hope, and the other is doom and gloom. So the weekend, but before the I was around. there he is, our the patron saint of this fine broadcast, but by himself. There, tongue man, as we used to call him. As he often does to me, I'm like that. The cutie come. And above this scene. Our good Lord. Anyway, so so sports. All we were going to talk about the Eagles, it was a meaningless preseason game. It's the Ravens. But this week the Eagles will be playing the big New England. It's the Patriots. They're actually having joint practices. So that should be interesting. But the Phillies. Yes, I'm still wearing the hat. Well, the Phillies took 2 out of 3 from LA, and we thought that they would turn quarter again. Because let's face it, the Phillies haven't been playing well for a long time. They got off to a great start. And they played in London, and then since then, they're just not playing good baseball. They've lost 8 of their last 10 series. And it really started after they swept the Dodgers at road in July. They proceeded to lose 2 out of 3 to the Oakland A's, and they haven't been right since. And really, we were talking about it. So just letting this, yes, they still have good lead champions, which they should win. That's it. So they want to catch up. They keep losing too. As far as luckily the Phillies pushing. So they're probably going to win the enemies. But when we're talking about the Phillies this year, the goal is to win the World Series. Anything less than that would be unacceptable because this team needs to go all in. The key players like those like Zach Wheeler, Aaron JT to Trey Turner to all of their pride, and they're not going to get any money. I said it at the time, it's disappointing at the trade deadline that Dave Dombrowski didn't got a relief pitcher, the close, it's okay. We've got another guy in the middle, Bags, it's okay. Austin Hayes, outfielder, he's hurt right down. Man's okay. It's just okay. They didn't do anything special to really help this team get time. They're inconsistent offensively. They could have used Brett Rooker, the guy from the Phillies who destroyed the Phillies when he played at Citizens Park, including hitting 2 home runs in 1 game, and both of them landed in Asheville. And it's 29 home runs, and I don't care whether he can't play an outfield, use the bat that he gave. And Mason Miller, the closer of these, he's the relief pitcher. And not even for this season, for seasons to go. Dave Dombrowski just didn't get it done. Now, my thinking is thinking out of the box here. Maybe Dombrowski said, well, we don't want to trade for prospects. Justin Crawford, Adrian Painter, Eden Miller, those guys. And he has a point. I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe also, we're all thinking, well, maybe a big deal, because the other teams were change. But did you ever think of it this way? At the beginning, Dave Dombrowski was looking at the team and saying, but we're just not good enough. And no matter what we do, it's not really good enough. Why trade away the prospects? At the end of the season, I'll probably go to trade the casting. At the end of the season, I might trade Kyle Schwarber because we have too many DHs in this team. JT is breaking down slowly, and he's not going to be able to catch every day. He's probably going to need to play first base. He's probably going into DH times. So, even though Tom Schwarber was great, he's a great guy, I don't really foresee him being institution. That's my opinion. Because I think the Grosky and trade his value was high, and I think the DH slot for the Phillies is easily fillable. So, I'm just thinking maybe the Grosky's taking honest look at this team, which he helped build, and is saying, maybe we're just not good at it. Now we don't have enough young players to supplement the salaries of superstars. Uh, and, once we do the team a little bit, I just don't know. I'd like Dave DeGrossi to make a major move to Germany. He's well, technology constant within 2018. That is allowed a training prospect to improve the team to get to choose a minimum suit. And I don't think they did enough this year. And I'm thinking, now why didn't we trade the prospects needed to get the right force into its team? Because when we do as team, bigger, very consistent offensively. The pitching is starting to get up. The bullpen, everybody seems it's great bullpen. I think a great bullpen. When you do a closer by committee, it never works. You have to have one closer. But who is going to get 50, 60 saves a year? I mean, it's ridiculous. Look what's happening. Jose Alvarado. He's a shell of himself. Even though Hoffman, Jeff Hoffman, and that Strabo, the stars, they're not closers. They're not very Rivera. Come on. And maybe, just maybe, Dave Bobrovsky sat back and took an honest on those teams. So, we were good in this season without being good. But let's just let it ride. Let's see what the team does for us. And if we need to make changes, we'll do it. It's got like a so I was working once at the still have the Phillies will get to the series of service. It's still on the relation and the strong. One of the World Series in the East. I want to. The thing is like a lesson. Seven building surgery. You say, so, now that the Diamondbacks folks they use their speed, great defensively, small ball, but they do everything well. And they bent the Phillies pretty bad this game. So you gotta be concerned that the Diamondbacks are going to be in the playoffs and we're going to run into the Diamondbacks. And they just seem to have enough. They're kind of put in Phillies. So the Dodgers were really good. Let's say the CEO's part. Milwaukee started from one. So it is a bit concerning. What I don't like is the Phillies just aren't playing good baseball. You can say, oh, they lose 1-0, but they lose. Look at the truth. We're in all really strengths that we're the games where we played free baseball. I could give it the past history because it was the end of the World War II. And these guys want to get home. They do. So maybe they weren't as focused. But, they haven't been playing free baseball for a while. They seem like they lose focus. And I would think this team would be more motivated, more confident than any other team. Now, will they turn it on from September? Maybe they will. But I don't know. I'm worried about this team and what's going to happen in the Phillies. Are they going to react like they did last year when they just stopped hitting and everything just stopped? The manager doesn't seem to be so because he doesn't play surround ball. He's always good for the 3-run home run. So it concerns me that Major Suarez is still good. It concerns me that the bullpen is good. It concerns me. So here we have Tyler Walker going tomorrow. It's against Miami, but still, just don't have a good feeling this team. And it's just not. They're not making me confident that they're going to go out. They kick butt like they did the first 3 months of the season. And I just want to talk about 2 particular things you're wrong. Brandon Walsh. What's going on? Maybe everyone over again. I get it's pretty cold. Can in Boston. What does he do wrong? Great. Nothing. He's an average player. He runs pretty well. He doesn't hit for 300. He doesn't have great talent. When he's in the outfield, he's not a great outfield. He doesn't have great on him. He had the opportunity to seize the Stanford job, but he didn't do it. He didn't because he misjudges ball and he doesn't take charge in center field. The center fielder should take charge and call off people like fly balls. How many fly balls has he collided with Nick Castillo and it almost dropped or almost let him fall? He doesn't take charge. He's an average player. And that's why when the Phillies traded Logan Poppy, granted, he was a great catcher, good body. He was their top prospect at the time. Traded him like Titty for Brandon Walsh. And one can say, well, he wasn't going to play with Philly because he's blocked by JT, which is probably true. But as we see JT starting to break games out, I'm going to eventually need full-time catcher, even a part-time catcher because it's just 3 times a week. It's better than what happened. Garrett Stubbs stinks. He's only on this team now because there's no pen. And they want what shot to play every day. But I regret. I said to Tom, I don't like the fact that they're training the top prospect. The top prospect for an average player. They don't come much. Still a little. It's all it is. I thought David Crosby would be a little bit more moving about the best balance we see. We can use a little body down. Some of us in the long run, it's still be wide reason. Maybe. But I'd rather have Logan O'Connor for once or twice a week than Garrett Stubbs. And at least you have the Logan O'Connor who's 24-25 in case JT goes down. Or in the next few years, when JT can play and catch it, you have still the catcher is not a position we come upon a great play for a catcher for that reason. So I'm a little disappointed in David Blonsky. He is experienced. He knows what he's doing. He's been a long time. And some of the deals he's made with the Phillies are questionable. And all right, I thought he was going to do the statement. The other person I'm talking real quick is Bryson Stott. Bryson Stott shouldn't do a lot of innings. what he's doing, sweet for the folks, is received good in the He's trying to hit her root. Why? Because his contract has gone up, and the guys who hit home runs getting a bigger contract. Somebody got as his agent. Because he should be hitting the line drones. He should be batting. He should be hitting the ball and spraying the line drones to the camps. He should not be trying to hit the runs. And that swing is all stuff. Just launchable and this is stupid. He's falling into the Scott Kegel camp. That's what this Scott Kegel camp. And he's trying to swing too hard and straighten too much and trying to runs. And he's still in the bottom. No matter how well he plays, he's not going to make a chance with the Phillies. This is not. So I'm afraid there's some stops him, but where it's still great defensively. He was lost. So you could say Randy Walsh and Lucid Stop, especially the discipline shoot. With all that said, the Phillies are still in first place, and maybe definitely need to be focused. That's it. They come. Definitely the schedule season. They played a gauntlet of teams like the Dodgers and the Mets. Teams now they have the Marlins and the Nationals. And a little of schedule. But it's this concern because when they go into the playoffs, naturally tougher teams, tougher pitching teams. And so far, just I'm truly knowing to be able to and being the bad teams to and it's the other teams. No, that's it. So see that is the okay, so that's our weekend. And I keep you tuned in. And I'm going to be taking on the classic TV special, TV show of the week soon, and we posted that. And we're going to talk about this show, Cheers. And that should be fun. So, everybody have a great day. It's a beautiful Monday here in Pennsylvania. Nice and cool. No humidity. It feels like September. So, I hope it stays with you. Everybody have a good day. I said, well, I'll see you soon. Bye.